Oh, that's super close up. Heyo, heyo, y'all. I don't know if you can hear me.
I haven't gotten my update.
I think we're good. Let me double check, Braden. Throw it on the page.
I have it preloaded right now. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Alright, cool. We are live. Let me adjust this. Change top chat to live chat. Last time that's when we missed Talicia's fucking comments because I was on top chat, not live chat. Welcome, y'all. We are live, and tonight we will be doing. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
It was slightly tilted. It was...
Oh no, it's the as soon as the pan gets hot, it bends. It's weird. Yeah, sorry. We got a pizza in the oven and some subpar pans bending and making noises. So, yeah. We are going to be opening today a Modern Horizons 3 bundle gift edition. Sorry, I gotta turn this down. Let me actually adjust. Yeah, I know. Always got something playing in the background. That's just how I do. Little movie. This is gonna be an easy one, but if you guess what's going on in the background, you get a cookie. I'm gonna start having to be serious about that. If too many people get it right. Who's the last one? I think it was actually Elsa, so I owe Elsa a cookie for getting the last one right.
But Tim was super close.
Tim was very close. What did he guess? He guessed...
just Godzilla.
Yeah, and it was Godzilla X...
no, it was the first Godzilla vs. Kong.
You mean Godzilla vs. Kong?
Yeah.
Because then it was Godzilla X Kong after that, so... yeah, regardless, we are doing some Modern Horizons 3. I feel like this should be a little higher. I apologize. I'll move it down a little bit maybe once the actual cards start opening. But it's a little crooked. There we go. Aiden! What's up? Yellow. I might be missing the reference. But anyways, thank you for hanging out.
Yellow. That's how white people say hello.
Oh, hello. See, sometimes I just, I need people to explain stuff to me. So, thank you.
How many times have you picked up the phone and been like, yellow?
Never?
Oh. You're not white enough, I guess.
You say I'm not white enough, but I eat mayonnaise and you don't, Brayden. So, I feel like that's my white card right there. Yeah, anyways. We're going to be doing a Modern Horizons 3 gift bundle today. If I have not said this before, I love the gift bundles. Price-wise, value-wise, I think it's a good value. It always comes with a set amount of boosters. I'm just going to say boosters because it's really gotten messed up with the play booster, set booster, draft booster. It's a mess. Yeah, it comes with a nice amount of play boosters, or boosters, excuse me. Is this not live? Of course it's not. Some lands, which is nice. Aiden, that's actually where I'm going to pull some of your lands from that I'll send home with your mom. You get like a nice set of lands to sort of establish yourself if you need to build any decks or anything like that. And then the biggest thing is you get collector boosters. Collector boosters, I know, are maybe a relatively new thing. Braden, you can call me out on that.
No, they've been around for a while.
Okay. But I like them because they represent like a good return on your investment, and like a lot of cool, almost guaranteed alternate arts and things like that, which is really cool. So when you value in or sort of add in the cost of the boosters, plus the collector booster, plus the lands, plus everything else. I think you also get a promo card in here. The gift bundles end up being a really good value. So this is probably... This is actually only the second gift bundle I've ever done. So this is kind of huge. And this is a great set to be doing one on. Mind you, they're like kind of pricey, but I think again the value is there, given what's in them. So today, put your energy out there. We're looking out for the Ocelot's Pride card. Again, I will take any cool cards that I pull from this, but I actually got this one for a really good deal. It was only... Actually, I won't say what I played for it. You can see what the market value is for these currently. I'll just say that I paid below market. And we're gonna dive in a second. I apologize. We were actually scrambling to meet a 9:30 mark, so I'm just gonna hit the restaurant and grab a drink really quick, and then we will dive into this. What's
so
that? Yeah.
The
Great.
first gift bundle was Ixalan?
Yep. Lost Caverns of Ixalan.
Yeah, so the first bundle opened was the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. If you want to watch that video, that was probably maybe a good month and a half ago. I'm sure Chris will touch on it later. We did a great pre-release draft yesterday. Got some good cards. I know Aiden probably pulled the most expensive and best card. That was cool. It was a good time. It was a good time. Great store, Vanguard, right in Hyannis, and here comes back the master.
Were you talking about the draft or
Yeah.
pre-release? Yeah, I was going to talk about that, especially with Aiden being here. We just did a pre-release for Bloomborough. This is on the tail end of it, which was super cool. I think Bloomborough, it got a lot of shit talked about it, but I think it's going to be a very cool set overall. I'm actually going to make a cube out of it very soon, so that will not involve any of y'all, but Aiden, you get to play it, and we get some Justin action, some Braden, Brent, all of those. Yeah, no, Aiden. And I actually, again, I like, Braden looked through your deck. I think it could have been, as a, oh, what's up, Jordan? What's up, Jordan? No, I did not see your Bloomborough set stuff because I, as an idiot, accidentally turned off all my notifications, but I gotta get those back on. But yeah, Aiden, overall, I think you did a good job deck building for your literal first sealed event. I'm kind of excited to see what you do when we open up the Bloomborough cube. So that is the next thing I'm going to do. Is I've got a Bloomborough Play Booster cube, box coming, and I'm going to make a cube out of it, and we're going to draft it. So.
And drafting packs is so much different than what we did yesterday, which is sealed, a sealed product.
Yeah, that's the thing, Aiden. If you kind of did as well as you did yesterday, it kind of bodes well. The draft is going to be a little bit harder, but I think you've got a good mind for it. So, yeah, kind of loved what I saw yesterday with you building what you did. No, we did not have one person at the pre-release with like 8 mythics, but Braden did think that he saw somebody going out to their car to pick up some cards from a previous pre-release, so...
But there was one guy who did get some extremely great pulls, but he still only got like 4th, 3rd.
Okay. See, that's good. I'm always like, when somebody's like, oh, you're cheating, it's like, then why am I losing? Alright, so... let's dive into it. We've got our Modern Horizons 3. Good. Oh, wait. Did you go to a pre-release event?
Or a draft.
Or did you go to a draft?
Was it sealed product or draft?
I mean, both are sealed.
Well, sealed, your whole kit is, you get it. Well, draft is pass.
You get stuff that's not sealed. Saturday, Bloomborough. Again, Jordan, did you do a pre-release or did you do a draft? Yeah, so we got our Modern Horizons 3 gift bundle, which I love very much. We got, what is the name of this person on the front, Brain?
Tomio.
Tomio. We got Tomio on the front. A little bit of art on the side. On the back just explains what's in here. Pre-release. Jordan said he did a pre-release. That's very cool. So we got 15 traditional and 15 regular basic lands. Again, I'm just going to add that. We've got a cool spin down counter. I don't know if it's going to look exactly like it does with the one
usually
here.
they're different.
Yeah, different colors and whatnot.
Or size.
The oversized ones, I'm pretty sure in the gift. Yeah, it says oversized right there in the gift bundles. We got 9 Modern Horizons 3 play boosters. We got alt art foil. Oh, it tells you what's in it. So power balance. Is that a reprint? Power balance?
Oh, can't see really too good on that.
Yeah, I know. It says whenever an opponent casts a spell.
Oh, no, it's probably from the set.
Okay.
But it's an alternate art of a card from the set.
We'll open that up first. You also get a deck box, which is really cool, like a card box. I'm pretty sure it literally fits everything that comes in here. And then, again, the thing that I love the most, you get one 15-card Modern Horizons 3 collector booster box pack. So again, they represent a good value. Yeah, and actually, where was this fabricated? This was a...
Might be easier to look at packs.
English. So, this...
That's not always necessarily true. You gotta look at the packs.
True. Alright, so we're gonna tear this bad boy open. And let's dive in. Oh, love this box. Oh, I forgot about this. Look at this. It has all the profile cards on it.
Oh, cool.
This is very cool. I think the only one on here that I've pulled thus far is Homeboy right here. Who's the spiky-shouldered guy, Braden?
Oh, that's what Al runs. Kirik, son of Yawgmoth.
Okay, Kira, son of Yawgmoth.
Me and Tim Holmes were just talking about that card and how good that deck is.
Yes, Aiden, Braden will take that foil for us.
And I'll give you one in return.
And he'll give you one
pretty one.
in return. From what set did you say?
Innistrad. It's
From
like a
Innistrad.
haunted woods at night. Innistrad's all about vampires and werewolves.
I don't know if you heard that. It's from Haunted Innistrad, which is Haunted Woods at Night, all about vampires and werewolves. So, no, I know the profile cards. I think profiles was new for this set, correct?
No, it's the second appearance of them.
Okay.
And it's surprising they made a return, because a lot of people had negative reviews about it. Because it's like, you know, you want to see the character in action kind of thing. They're like, oh, they're portraits. But I like them.
No, I think it's sick, especially with the corgi. Like, come on. Come on, what you gonna talk shit about a corgi with a profile pic?
Oh, but the cards they feature are great on this one.
We got Swamp Thing right here. Yeah, I don't know, Angel Lady.
But there's like commander staples for all these creatures, new and old. Like these are all great commanders. I think that's what this is illustrating.
Okay. We got Bear, Elk. We got Flower Elemental. We got Stone, Fire Elemental, Lightning, something Elemental.
So one of them's the Blade Reforged. There's Ulamog, Brea.
Which one's Ulamog? This one?
The yellow one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Because there's a little time delay on the stream. Brea is the Artificer Shaper. She's the one in the left corner.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. No, there's some great stuff there.
Alright. That's not bad.
Well, yeah, Aiden, there's a couple of commander decks, but there's one that stands above all of them. It's a Rock Cleaver. I can't remember his first name, but it's Rock Cleaver.
Hey, Google, shut up. Aiden, hopefully you heard that. If not, I'll have Braden repeat himself. But we got our box here, Modern Horizons 3. These are very cool. Again, great storage options. Boom, pop that top off. Ho. Alright, so right off the bat, we've got, that kind of fell out. It didn't, so we got Tommy right here. little insert for your deck box to separate some cards. We got some counters right here as well. I'll pop those out afterwards. Got some tokens. Got another Tamiya deck separator. Just an alternate art or art from another. And then we got some +1/+1 counters right here, which is pretty sick. And another token. Oh, it fell out, but oh my god.
Yeah, those oversized ones are always like creamy and nice.
Yeah, but look at this.
Oh, that's not like.
Let me actually get some light on this guy. Come on.
There we go.
Look at that. That thing is gorgeous.
What's the 20 look like? I don't.
Oh, the 20, it's going to be the set symbol,
That's what
which
I'm saying.
is
Oh.
right there.
Yeah.
This might be my nicest.
No, Jurassic Park.
I don't know, though. Look at the good glitter in this thing. This is gorgeous. I really hope the stream is doing it justice. Like, this thing is... Whoo! I am liking this.
Jordan, I'll check them out.
That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. So, we're going to leave it on 20, because that's what life we're running at right now. We are at a... Oh, there it is. We're at a 20 life count right now. Ain't no denying that. And then... Wait. Where are the lands?
They should be in a separate package. Somewhere in there.
Oh, okay. Right there. We'll flip through those really quick and then dive into the packs, but first, we want to see our promo card. Those are the 9 packs. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, collector booster. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. We got our 9 packs right there. We got our collector booster right there. And then I believe these are the lands. And then, okay, there's the promo card.
I've never
right there.
seen that packaging before.
What do you mean, the white packaging?
Yeah, the waxy paper.
They did it on the last collector booster I got.
But real quick, Jordan, you did get some great pulls. Be interested to know what you played. What colors? Probably white blue from the look of it. But you did get the bat with the one offspring, which he's awesome.
Very cool. Alright, so right off the bat, we going to...
Right up.
Late to that one, Brain?
Yeah, you had a click.
Alright, so the first one we got is our promo card, which is Power Balance. Power Balance is a 2-drop. It's an enchantment. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may reveal the top card of your library. If you do, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost if the 2 spells have the same mana value. That's kind of crazy. Like, when do you think that would actually match up? It's a cool card, though. Essentially, if you reveal a card when your opponent plays a spell, and if it's the same mana cost as the card your opponent played, you get to play it without any... you get to play it for free, essentially.
I like how you asked if it's a classic card, because actually it sounds like a classic card, but it's not.
Okay.
But very interesting. I like it. I do like it.
But again, like, how often would that actually happen?
In response, Sensei's top. Look at the top 3. Rearrange your cards.
Alright, Brandon, I might need you for this one. We're going through the lands just to know who these Eldrazi are.
So I'm not going to know because they were new to the set. That's the dragon. You pulled him. He's the Eldrazi dragon.
Okay.
He gives everything a merge.
He's really great. It That Betrays.
That's it. That Betrays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emrakul.
That's Emrakul. Yeah,
Oh,
I knew that one.
That's a new one to the set.
Emrakul.
No,
I mean not who did you just say? No, it's got to be a different one. There's got to be
Kozilek.
Kozilek. Okay. And then nobody on this one. These are just basic.
Oh, I like the island though.
Yeah, that is very cool. Let me actually turn this light.
Cherry
up.
blossoms.
Cherry blossoms. We got a little swamp. I know, I got my cards stolen. Wow, I just said stealed. Stolen a lot. Also, thank you, Elsa, for hanging out and making me feel good about myself. We got a swamp. We got a mountain. We got a mountain, forest, and forest. We'll see what else is in the pack. I think these are probably going to be the full art, or no, there was a mix of full art ones in there, so I don't know how they situate these. Same one we already pulled. Same one we already pulled. Same one. Same one. Ooh. Same one. Yeah, we did the pre-release. It was myself, Braden, and Aiden, who's also in the stream. Oh, that's a really cool one. Yeah, it was really fun. I'm actually kind of proud of my deck. The first time I drafted, I think I did a terrible job, and I went in this essentially assuming I was going to lose. But I won quite a few matches, rounds, but I did not, completely win. I was 1 for 2, but within that, I won, a total of, three matches, I think.
And we got the door prizes.
And we got the door prizes, which is not bad. So
Technically, I got second because first place decided to split.
but again, Aiden, that is you gotta lose to win. I always joke, or not really, if you're winning all the time or you're getting shit right all the time, you ain't learning nothing. So hopefully you learned something. First time I ever drafted, I did not, and the second time I ever drafted, I did not listen to any of the suggestions were given to me, and I lost horribly. So, just that's what it takes to learn sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so Braden, I'll leave it to you. Do we do the collector booster first, or do we finish with the collector booster?
I'm gonna throw the wild card in there, right in the middle.
Oh, okay. I like that. Alright, collector booster's going right in the middle. Dude, yeah, honestly, Jordan, you're 100% right. Some of the kids I played against, I would put down a card and they already knew what it was and what it did. It's kind of crazy. Again, it's almost like Braden. Braden knows a lot of the cards.
But some of those kids already did Friday and Saturday pre-release.
That is also true.
They played against them. If we did that, we probably would have destroyed.
And maybe I'll do that for Duskmorn or something. I think it would be really cool to maybe one set that I really, really like. I'll just do all 3 pre-release events. Alright, so we are on to our first pack. Again, the big one, Emrakul, I should actually say, because if I got an Emrakul, then I could potentially trade for Ocelot Pride, but, and again, I should have checked the pack. I'm pretty sure this is an American pack, yet made in USA.
But Emrakul's also the only Eldrazi you have in gold.
Yes, that is true.
It'd be cool just to at least pull them all.
Also, Elsa, love that. And no, Aiden, I think you did an amazing job again for your first draft, and thank you, Jordan, for the support. Scurrilous Sentry, right off the bat, we have pulled you before. Wing It, we have pulled you before. Infernal Captor, We have pulled quite a few of these. Faithful Watchdog. Nyxborn Hydra, already got one of these. Bountiful Landscape, I might have pulled one of these, but just to confirm, it's a tap to add a waste mana, sacrifice Bountiful Landscape, search your library for a basic forest, island, or mountain, and put it into the battlefield tapped. It has cycling, and you spend 3 mana to do so.
Yeah, there's one for like every color combination. You pulled them all.
Ooh, I do not think I have pulled this guy yet. We've got Obstinate Gargoyle. I feel like I would have commented on it if we did, so. It is a 3-drop artifact creature Gargoyle. Obstinate Gargoyle has flying as long as it's modified, meaning you have to have an aura, equipment, an aura and equipment on it, or counter. It has Persist. When this creature dies, if it had no -1/-1 counters on it, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a -1/-1 counter on it. Again, Jordan, I think that's a great way to go, but it's also good to, get practice in multiple formats because it really, really strengthens your... I don't know. It really helps you understand the game. I personally prefer Commander. A big reason for preferring Commander is because when you talk to people about other types, they always shit on Commander, and I don't think any Commander players really shit on other, like, Legacy, Standard, anything like that. So, yeah, big supporter of Commander. I think it's the least toxicity when it comes to players, and yeah, I think all that forms of Magic are valid, hands down. Quest for the Necropolis is a 1-drop. It's an enchantment. It has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a quest counter on Quest for the Necropolis. It has spend 6, sacrifice Quest for the Necropolis. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. And mind you, that says from a graveyard, not from your graveyard. So that's a great opportunity to steal your opponent's cards, which is great. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each quest counter on Quest for the Necropolis. Activate only as a sorcery. So, very, very cool. I think that's a great uncommon, especially as a 1-drop. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Think about black. They destroy creatures. So imagine destroying their big baddie, then taking it out of the graveyard and putting it on your field.
For 1 mana? Like, what? Also, too, you literally have to spend, do this on turn 5 when you have 5 mana on the field, and you spend 1 mana to cast this, and then 1 mana to frickin'... Oh, no, sorry, you'd have to play this on turn 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's still a great turn 1 drop, and you're limiting your focus, Chris, because you could go black-green, and green just puts lands into play. So you get this off like turn 3, with a whole bunch of lands to play. Because like turn 2, you play Rampant Growth. You get to search for a land and put it into play. Doesn't count towards your land total.
Okay.
So turn 2, you could already have 3 lands to play.
All right.
So on and so forth.
This is a great uncommon. I am a big fan of this card.
Yeah, me too.
We got Glyph Elemental. It's a 2-drop. It's an enchantment creature elemental. Its bestow cost is 2. If you cast this card for its bestow cost, it's an aura spell with enchant creature. It becomes a creature again if it's not attached. It has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental. Elemental creature, enchanted creature, gets +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental. Again, not a bad card for a 2-drop. And I'm noticing the landfall is potentially a theme in this pack, but we will see. It could just be, I think the theme maybe counters, but yeah, I think the theme in this pack is counters.
As a green player, I love anything that has landfall.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Especially if you do like a split, like green plus something else.
Oh, yeah.
We got Hydroelectric Specimen. This is a new card that I have not pulled yet. It's a 3-drop. It's a creature. It's a weird. I have not pulled a weird yet. I do not believe.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
Okay. It has Flash. When Hydroelectric Specimen enters the battlefield, you may change the target instant or sorcery spell with a single target to hydroelectric specimen. Damn.
So again, weirds are like elemental humanoid kind of creatures.
Yeah.
So they're more humanoid than elementals, which are like raw energy.
This thing is cool. And on the other side, because we have lots of these in the Modern Horizons 3 set, is a land. When hydroelectric laboratory enters the battlefield, you may pay 3 life. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. And then tap it to add an island. Oh, we got an old, what is it? Retro border. We already pulled one of these, but always appreciate this. Very cool. Magic history. Also, Elsa, I appreciate you reaching out for the assist. The other day, hate putting away laundry. Especially when I wait 2 weeks to do it. It's terrible, so good luck to you. Love you. Appreciate you. Brayden, did I not just pull the card that you just gave me? Annoyed Altasaur. Is that not the exact card that you just gave me?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yep.
Because you said, I pulled this. I'm like, I know you have. You couldn't figure out where it was. I'm like, I have a million of them, and I do, because I bought a lot of the original Ikora set.
I still don't think I ever even found the original one. I don't know why I knew that card. I have to have it somewhere. But Annoyed Altasaur, it's a 7-drop. It's a creature. It's a dinosaur. If you don't know, I'm trying to build a dinosaur deck because I love dinosaurs. It has Reach, and Trample, and Cascade. When you cast this spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled card on the bottom in a random order. Very cool.
Again, I'm a huge fan of Cascade. I think when
Don't you have Cascade, Cascade, Cascade?
Oh, it's like 4 times Cascade. That's it's a green card. Its name's eluding me right now. Apex Devastator.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say it's something big, whatever it is.
But yeah, I love him. He's in my budget Mormir Sig deck.
Alright, we got Flare of Cultivation. I do not believe this is our first rare of the pack, which is very cool. It's a 3-drop. It's a sorcery. You may sacrifice a non-token green creature rather than pay its spell's mana cost. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards, put one onto the battlefield tapped, and the other into your hand, then shuffle.
So you pretty much already pulled all the flares, but they're great cards. They use the Force of Will mechanic, where instead of paying its mana cost, you do something else. And I'm pretty sure you've gotten all of them at this point, but they're all good. I love them all.
I also really like this art. I don't know what's going on, but I like it. Oh, and we got the foil from this pack is the Nyxborn Unicorn. It's a 2-drop. We already know about the Nyxborn Unicorn. Elsa, you have the art card from this. Now that I have multiple, I can also give you the actual... I think I have multiple foils. I can give you one of these, too. I don't think it'll help any of your decks, but I think it'll be a cool card to have, so...
I love how that rolls up the tongue, though. Nyxborn Unicorn.
Nyxborn Unicorn. And then we got a cute little fox guy. Look at this guy. It's a token creature's fox that has vigilance, and on the back is nothing. Bah, bah, bah. Actually, I've got to separate these piles to make a rare pile. So, boom, boom. That's going to be our rare pile, and then everything else will go over here. Alright, so for pack number 2... we have, oh, that should be on 20, because we are not at 19, 18, 17, or 16 life. We are at a full 20 life. Don't anyone try and discredit you. And for pack number 2, let's go, Ocelot Pride. Let's go, Ocelot Pride. Or Emrakul. Again, if I do not get Ocelot Pride, I would at least like a card that I could trade for Ocelot Pride. Braden, thank you. Like, subscribe, share for more content, MTG content, item unboxings, and epic video game streams. Emphasize on that epic, because I just started playing Alien Isolation. Also, my friend, if you are out there, I owe somebody a Magic the Gathering Arena code. So as soon as you pop on, and I'm gonna actually DM it to you so nobody in the stream steals it. But Braden, I know you ordered an Ocelot Pride, so I'm being dumb. I'm trying to pull one from the packs I pull, and then if I don't, then I can use the cards that I pulled from my packs to potentially trade for one.
Oh, you have so much. You pulled some sick, and you have enough to get it.
Yeah, 100%. I should have actually looked yesterday if Vanguard had one. My neighbor surprised me and got it for me at a yard sale. Holy Jesus. Where do you find Ocelot Pride at a yard sale?
Yeah, I want to go to that yard
Yeah,
sale.
I want to go to that yard sale too. Damn, Jordan. Alright, this is a cool card. It's just something about this art. Again, horrors always get me. I think after I build all of my... That's what I mean. How do you have MH3 at a yard sale? Like, that just came out a month ago. Anyways, Fetid Gargantua is a 5-drop. It's a creature, it's a horror. After I make my dinosaur deck, cat deck, spider deck, the next one is probably going to be a horror deck. It's a creature, it's a horror, it's a 3-drop, it has Adept 2. If this creature has no +1/+1 counters on it, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on Fetid Gargantua, you may draw 2 cards. If you do, you lose 2 life. But again, this is definitely a commander card. I mean, it could work in Standard, Legacy, any of those, but in Commander, life is a resource. Just remember that. So, not a bad card. It is very, very expensive, but, you know, it's cool. We got Hexgold Slith. We've already pulled one of these. We've got Fanged Flames. This is a 2-drop. It has Devoid. This card has no color. It's a sorcery. Fanged Flames deals 4 damage to her target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. Those sort of keywords right there saved me yesterday, because I was playing against somebody who had recursion, so rather than putting something into their graveyard, I exiled it, which is great.
That's always fun. That's like the funnest thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna get this back. No, you're not.
No, you are not. Yeah, I've got my Rin and Suri for my commander and have lots of cards I want to get. The deck could be 70 or 800. I think I'll stick with the regular ass cards. Valid, Jordan. Valid.
Chris, you love Ren and Siri. You've seen the card. That's the cat and dog deck.
Oh, that was the commander from Raining Cats and Dogs, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it?
That's not its original printing, but that was the commander.
Yeah.
The Secret Lair.
We got Corrupted Shapeshifter. It's a 4-drop. It's a creature, Eldrazi Shapeshifter. It has Devoid, and as Corrupted Shapeshifter enters the battlefield, it becomes your choice of a 3/3 creature with Flying, a 2/5 creature with Vigilance, or a 0/12 creature with Defender. Ooh, that's hard. As soon as I saw the 3/3 with Flying, I was like, why would you not do that? But a 0/12 creature with Defender? That is not bad. And I like the flavor text here. It's within its body, 3 lineages, ward for supremacy.
So many cute cat and dogs, too.
We got Nightshade Dryad. It's a 2-drop. It's a creature. It's a Dryad. It has Delve Touch. Tap to add a waste mana. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Yeah. Why wouldn't it just have the ability tap to add 1 mana of any color? I don't understand that. Why are those 2 separate abilities?
Oh, because some cards need waste.
Got you. You're right.
Absolutely, because waste actually isn't a color.
Got you. So if you tap to add 1 mana of any color, that does not include waste mana,
Yeah.
correct? Okay. That is good to know. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, we got Warped Tusker. This is another being that has been morphed by the Eldrazi curse. It has 7-drop. It's a creature. It's an Eldrazi boar beast. It has reach. When you cast or cycle Warped Tusker, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token. With sacrifice this creature, add a waste mana. And it has cycling 3. Discard this card, draw a card. Ooh, Sneaky Snacker. I know I've pulled one of these, but it's just like, I feel like the art doesn't, and not in a bad way, it just doesn't fit with the rest of the set. Sneaky Snacker is a 2-drop. It's a creature, it's a fairy rogue. Look at that little Sneaky Snacker getting in there. It has flying. When you draw your 3rd card in a turn, return Sneaky Snacker from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Not bad to have recursion on a flying creature, because that's the worst thing. When your flyers die, then you don't have a lot of defense. So, though the High Fae gave explicit instructions not to tarry, she stayed in Sweet Tooth Village for seconds, thirds, and then desserts. And also probably 11sies, if we're being honest.
So that's a reference to Eldraine card. There is a lot of reference to Eldraine in the set as well. So that's where that comes in. But
What is Wilds of Eldraine? We've already pulled one of these. Ajani Fells the Godsire. Every time I see it, I think of that episode of TNG. What is it? Something when the walls fell?
Tanagra.
Tanagra.
Hunted down.
We got another Snow-Covered Waste, which is very cool. I know this was a highly desirable card on this set. We've got Depth Defiler as a 5-drop. It's a creature. It's an Eldrazi. It has Devoid, Kicker, 1 waste. You may pay an additional waste as you cast this spell. When you cast the spell, choose one. If it was kicked, choose both instead. Choose return target creature to its owner's hand, or target player draws 2 cards, then discards a card. Or you can do both of these if you pay its kicker cost. Very cool. Love that art. Oh, we got Angels of the Ruins is a 7-drop. It's an artifact creature angel. It has flying. When Angel of the Ruins enters the battlefield, exile up to 2 target artifacts and or enchantments. It has plane cycling 2. Very cool. Very cool. Very much so reminds me of the Angel of Death from Hellboy 2.
I actually think you pulled a foil one of these.
I'm pretty sure I did.
And we said how much it pops on foil.
Also in the background, we got Giovanna Ribisi, who is one of my favorite actors. In case anybody was... Oh, ho, 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 ho. Wait, this is not... I've pulled one of these before, but is this from this set? I feel like I pulled it in another set. No? Crabomination?
No, you pulled this in your very first Modern Horizons
Okay.
packs.
Alright. So our rare from this pack is Crabomination. Shout out to Carcinization. All will be crab. In case you were wondering what the year holds out for you. You will be a crab. Just in case you were wondering. Love all you crab people.
Still potential for another rare, right? With the foil slot?
Potentially. Let's slip it. Boom! Yes, we've got Spymaster's Vault. It's a land. Spymaster's Vault enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a swamp. It has tap it to add a swamp and pay a swamp, tap it. Target creature you control connives X, where X is the number of creatures that died this turn. I do not know what connives means, Brayden. Do you?
It's a relatively new mechanic. Give me 1 second. Is that a foil or no?
No, it is not. It's
So-
a full art, but...
But the foil slot still could be another rare. It'd be nice to get 3 rare back.
You mean Jermaine, Elsa?
Yeah, Knives from New Capenna. You draw a card and discard a card. So, connive is if a creature you control is instructed to connive, you draw a card and discard a card.
Okay.
And then, if you discard a non-land card, you put a 1/1 counter on the creature that connived.
But this is a land, so then what happens? Oh, target creature you
Yeah.
control connives. Got you. That's great. Also, you're talking about Tamatoa. Yes. Algae. Did your granny say listen to your heart?
That's Talicia's niece's
Be
favorite
how
song.
you are on the inside. Oh, I'm sure. Have you watched Moana a lot because of that?
Talicia has.
Moana's great, man.
No,
I-
I watched it a couple times.
Elsa, I know you hate what's his face, but Moana's great.
But The Rock Johnson?
No, not The Rock. One who wrote all the music for that.
Oh, I don't know.
He also did Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the devil? Yes, I do. Snapping Void Craw. We've already pulled quite a few of these, but I don't think I have a foil, so great copy. And then we've got nothing. It's just a card to put
For a second,
double-sided
when it
card
was
on.
peeking out, I thought it was a portrait.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
You gotta know your enemies, I guess.
Hopefully you heard that, Elsa, and if not, Brayden said you gotta know your enemies. Shiny, like a treasure from a sunken pirate ship. Scrub the deck and make it look so shiny. What pack you doing, Brayden, out of 9? 8, 7, 6,
How many packs to the collector's booster?
9.
I thought you were doing the collector's in the middle.
Oh, including the collector booster?
Yeah. how many
10.
packs-
10.
No, I'm saying how many packs until the collector's?
Including the one I'm about to pull, 3.
Alright, so, I'll do the one right before the collector's booster.
Alright, cool.
Because I want to top you. I'm going to get the best pull, but right before the collector's booster.
Yes, and set the precedence. Set the precedence. Why is this not live again? Can anybody explain to me why, when I'm watching YouTube, it keeps stopping being live? And just somebody explain that to me. Yeah, Jordan, I just pulled the Lin-Manuel Miranda card. Wait, he's in Percy Jackson? Elsa, here's your bisexual Dementor. I think that's what you called him, the Dream Drinker Vampire.
Yes.
We've got Nyxborn Unicorn. We've got Galvanic. Oh, and the last first pull. Electrozoa. The last pull for my last one. I got a foil one of these.
Oh,
It's a
that's
very, very cool card. We got Foul Strike. I have so many of these. We've got Riddle Gate Gargoyle. Another gargoyle. There's multiple gargoyles in this set. Very interesting.
One of my favorite cards. I don't run it anymore. It's from Ravnica. It's called Nullstone Gargoyle. It's mean.
You know what I could do, and that I might put that on the list, is make a gargoyle deck, and then make. Oh, there's not enough of them,
There's
or they're
definitely
just not good.
Just definitely not enough.
Okay, but make what's his face from Gargoyles? Who's the head of the Gargoyles? Get him proxied and make him. Is there? I guess the big
Goliath,
question,
right?
Goliath. Is there a legendary gargoyle? Probably not, right?
Not off the top of my head.
All right.
Yeah, so Nullstone Gargoyle, he's 9 mana, but it's all colorless. So I used to run it in Animar. He's flying. Whenever the first non-creature spell is played each turn, counter that spell.
Interesting.
He used to be so oppressive. Not so good anymore.
So we got Riddlegate Gargoyle. It's a 2-drop. It's an artifact creature. It's a gargoyle. It has flying. When Riddlegate Gargoyle enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy counters. When you attack, you may pay 2 energy counters. When you do, target creature you control gains lifelink until end of turn. And I think I just realized, for some reason this whole time I've been thinking creatures get energy. Yeah, Goliath. So Goliath is... I can't think of the actor's name, but I know Demona, if I'm not mistaken, is... Which is also your Bisexual Awakening homegirl from TNG. Elsa. Yeah, I can't think of... I can picture the voice actor who plays Goliath, but Demona is... what's-her-face? Marina if you're saying the actress's name, I don't know. But if you said her name from TNG, then I would 100% know. Yes. Goliath and Demona. Yes, Keith David. Keith Mo in David. That is my guy right there. Alright, Riddlegate Gargoyle. Then we have Tranquil Landscape. I literally think I pulled one of these earlier. Yeah. Ooh, Planar Genesis. I actually pulled this first as a foil, and it was beautiful. Beautiful. Very cool card. Furnace Hellkite. I think I pulled one of these, but we'll do a refresher. Oh, who is he in Community? Furnace Hellkite is a 7-drop. Deanna Troi, yes. Deanna Troi is Demona. Furnace Hellkite is a 7-drop. It's an artifact creature. It's a dragon. It has affinity for artifacts. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. Has flying, and spend a mountain. Furnace Hellkite gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Very, very cool. Strength of the Harvest. This actually might be a first pull. It's a 3-drop. 3-drop. It's an enchantment. It's an aura. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each creature and/or enchantment you control. And then, as we've seen, wait, who's the ass guy in Requiem for a Dream? Keith David? I mean, I'm not surprised that Keith David is a voice actor in Has Been Hotel because of his voice, but this is a revelation if he's in Requiem for a Dream. Haven for a Harvest. Oh, look at this tree house. This very much so reminds me of what is the name of that show / book series? Dinotopia. That very much so reminds me of Dinotopia. I had a lot of pop-up books from Dinotopia. Oh, and the cat from Coraline. You know what's funny is every time I see Coraline, I expect Neil Gaiman to be the voice of the cat, but that's only because in the Treehouse of Horrors episode where they reference Coraline, Neil Gaiman is the voice of the cat. So, thank you for reminding me of that. We've got Orem's Chant. It's a 1-drop. It's an instant. It has Kicker 1. You may pay an additional 1 as you cast this spell. Target creature can't cast spells this turn. If the spell is kicked, creatures can't attack this turn. Not bad for a 1-drop. I mean, it is a rare. I guess that's our first rare of the pack. Very, very cool. Oh, we got Kozilek's Command. Kozilek's Command has X and 2 waste mana. Kindred instant, Eldrazi. Choose 2. Target creature creates X 0/1/0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creatures tokens with sacrifice this creature. Add a waste mana. Target creature scries X, then draws a card. Exile target creature with mana value X or less. Exile up to 2 X. Exile up to X target creatures from graveyard. Not bad. Oh, this was a 3 rare pack. Look at that. Flare Fortitude, 4-drop, instant. You may sacrifice a non-token white creature rather than pay its spell's mana cost. Until end of turn, your life total can't change, and permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible. We get a Swamp, and then we got an Eldrazi Spawn with energy reserve on the back. Very, very cool. Yeah, it took me so long for some reason to realize that energy counters apply to the player and not the creatures.
Oh yeah. It's mana source basically. But in Community, played Elroy. He's like a weird character. He only appears for like the last seasons.
I don't remember him for some reason.
We drive around in the RV together.
Who does?
The cast of Community. Like he comes to the college as like a professor, and they go on some weird adventures with him.
Oh, looks like we got an art card. I will not reveal what it is until the end.
I already know.
Next pack is Braden's. We got Basking Brood Scale. That is definitely an Eldrazi iguana, essentially. It's a 2-drop. It's in a creature. It's an Eldrazi lizard. It has Devoid. It has spend 2, adapt 1. This creature has no +1/+1 counters on it. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Whatever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Basking Brood Scale, you may create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token. With sacrifice this creature, add a mana. That is really good for a common. That's not bad. Also, the art is beautiful.
And both the Basking and the Brood Scale are reference to older cards.
Okay.
So it's cool.
Wither and Bloom. It's 2-drops, an instant. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Spend 2, exile Wither and Bloom from your graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Really like that art that's going on there. Oh, it's Richard Kane Ferguson.
Oh, my man.
There you go. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous art. Oh, I don't think I pulled this guy yet. We got rhinos in this set. Solstice Zealot is a 3-drop. It's a creature. It's a rhino cleric. When Solstice Zealot enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy counters. If you tap it and pay an energy counter, tap target creature. That is very cool.
Yeah, I can't wait for actual Rhino Tribal. It's coming. It's coming.
As in we don't have enough for him yet?
No, there is. But,
You mean like a pre-con or something?
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It's tied in together.
We got Siege Smash as a 2-drop. It's an instant. Usually pre-cons are new. The commander's a new card, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Siege Smash is a 2-drop. It's an instant. Split second. As long as his spell is on the stack, players can't cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. Choose 1. Destroy target artifact. Target creature gets +3/+2 and gains trample until end of turn.
Pretty good. That's a really good common.
We got Ether Spike.
Pretty dry.
Already pulled one of those. We got Expanding Ooze. Already pulled one of these. Cranial Ram. That's a Xenomorph. Already pulled one of these. Again, Elsa, I am so sorry for making you watch Prometheus. Braden, I fell asleep last night, or kept falling asleep, and I was like, oh no, you gotta watch Prometheus. And Elsa had to sit through the
Abortion scene?
Yeah, abortion. And thank you for knowing exactly. And
the funny thing is, Alex's wife, Brandy,
yeah.
passed out in fear was watching that.
Oh my god, I don't know if you heard that. Alex's wife, Brandy, passed out in fear while watching that scene. Elsa, I am so sorry for making you watch that alone. You can do something to make it up. But, yes.
Rhymes with kegging.
Yeah, Braden said rhymes with kegging. We got Contaminated Landscape. It's a land. It has tap to add a waste mana. Tap it to sacrifice Contaminated Landscape, or search your library for a basic lands, island, or swamp, and put it into the battlefield tap, then shuffle. And it also has cycling. Well, at least my sleep-stricken self knew you needed comfort. We got Tameo. Cool. Meets the Story Circle. This is a new card. It's a 2-drop. Its first ability is until your next turn, whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, it gets -2/-0 until end of turn. Second ability is discard any number of cards, then investigate twice for each card discarded this way. And its third ability is shuffle up to 3 target creatures from your graveyard into your library. Very cool. I like this art.
Very interesting card. I definitely have not pulled that. And that last ability is not a blue ability. It's a very green ability. Which is nice. Whatever, that's cool.
Yeah, very cool. A little bit of recursion. Isn't recursion, though, a black ability? That's not technically a recursion, though.
For black, it's reanimating.
Okay.
For green, it's bringing stuff back into your hand, usually.
We got Skittering Precursor. Already pulled one of these. Oh, I have not pulled one of these. Bridgeworks Battle is a 3-drop. Thank you, Elsa. It's a sorcery. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It fights up to 1 target creature you don't control, meaning you can have one creature fight multiple creatures.
It's only one.
It's up to 1. Oh, okay. You're right. Each deals damage to its power to the other.
What the heck is that? It's like a giant flea.
I thought it's a troll. I thought trolls were supposed to be under bridges. But this moat is on top of the bridge. That's a crazy looking troll.
Is that the last uncommon?
I don't think I pulled my rare yet. So yeah, probably. Nope. So you got Fledgling Dragon is a 4-drop. It's a creature, it's a dragon, it has flying, it has threshold. As long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, Fledgling Dragon has +3/+3, and has Fledgling Dragon gets +1/+0 until end of turn if you spend a mountain. Also, shout out Aiden, pretty sure you knew what threshold was over your opponent yesterday, who was kind of a meanie, so.
Let's specify elitist dickhead. But
Braden said elitist dickhead.
But again, this ability is called Fire Breathing. It's indicative of most dragons. We pulled the Hellkite last pack.
Yeah.
It had a similar ability. You always see these on dragon cards. And again, it's called the Fire Breathing ability. Debuted on Shivan Dragon.
Interesting. I do like the art on this. He's in a nest of skulls. Alright, so I'm assuming this is going to be our first rare. Oh! Kudo, King Among Bears. I've already pulled one of these, but great card. It's 2 drops, legendary creature. It's a bear. What you looking for?
The thing that came with the bundle.
Oh, he was on there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I couldn't remember his name.
Oh, that's him right there. Kudo, King Among Bears.
I love him. He's an amazing card. Because it makes everything a 2/2 besides him.
Wait, is he in Bloomborough?
No, his like quote unquote wife. It's not really his wife, but people are shipping them.
That card that you looked at was like you were super excited about. Made me think of this one.
Yeah, no, people are shipping them.
Okay.
Because she's like queen of the bears, and he's king of the bears.
Interesting. Oh, we got another Obstinate Gargoyle. And our art card is an Ent and somebody. Collective Resistance. Do you know who this is? Also, what's going on right here? That looks like an Eldrazi.
Or something. I don't know what the heck that is. Can I see it up
Yeah.
close?
Also, make sure I'm not crushing your toes. Next pack is up to you, Bray Bray.
I cannot tell you what that thing is.
It looks like an Eldrazi. Like an Eldrazi spawn or something.
Possibly. Those pieces are for you. Hey, Elsa. Colors. 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 I can say colors. Alright. The pack before the Modern Horizons 3 Collector Booster. It's going to be a doozy. I'm telling you right now. Look at that thing. That's where the money's at. So, refurbished familiar. First common, affinity for artifacts, great ability, flying, 2/1 zombie rat. When enters the battlefield, each opponent discards card. For each opponent who can't, you draw a card. I'd like to see it more at a 3 mana cost, but hey. Kid, she knows that she can find me. Rustcoat Knight, 5 mana for 3/4 vigilance. Go to the top 6. Reveal an enchantment or artifact. Put it into your hand. If you didn't put a card in your hand, put a 1/1 counter. Not as good as the last common. Void Pouncer, great art on this one. Again, Eldrazi always are so cool. Devoid, Kicker 2, and a waste. Nah. Alright. Another Eldrazi with Devoid, 5. Petrifying Meddler. When you cast a spell, tap up to 1 target creature and put a stun counter on it. Reach. Great. This would be a great card in draft. I would love to see this in a draft. But does it have a place in anyone's 99? Maybe. Not really. Oh. We pulled... Chris has pulled many of these. I think I haven't even pulled one. I love my Brushwags. And I love this one especially because it's an ooze Brushwag. So I love my Brushwags. I love my oozes. And it's a decent card for 4 mana, especially in draft 4/4. Has adapt, modified creatures control have trample. So it's fun. Look at those type. Another one of the cycling 3-colored lands. Seen before, you'll see them again. Oh, right back to back. Cycling 3-colored lands. They're good, you know. I think they have a place in the 5-color Modern Horizons 3 Eldrazi deck all day long. You know. Grim Servant. Yep. It's a devotion card. You search your library equal to your black devotion. Put it into your hand when he enters the battlefield, and then you lose 3 life. This is how you get your Gray Merchant, if you don't have one, for your black devotion all day long. You want your Gray Merchant with the black devotion. Ral and the Implicit Maze. 5 mana. I don't remember this one. It's another saga. It deals 2 damage to each creature and your planeswalkers your opponents control. Not bad. This is a whopping saga for 5 mana. So then, when you discard a card, if you do, exile the top 2 cards of your library and you play them to the action. This is not selling me at 5 mana. Then you create a weird token. Oh, I actually think this is one that might be the first incursions here, where your token has a mana cost. That was a big thing in Bloomborough, where your token actually has a mana cost, because every other token, unless stated, has a mana cost of 0 or nothing, basically. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, that weird gets a +1/+1 counter. Canada, not a good uncommon. Envoy of the Ancestors, 2 colors and a white. Yumi Clark, 2/3, has Outlast. Outlast is alright ability. Modified creature control have lifelink, which that is the synergistic. That's why we would play this. No Asban has ever stood alone. And again, Asban is from Tarkir. Again, I don't know why they brought these threshold lands back.
Why?
They suck.
Why? What do they do?
1, sacrifice if you have thresholds. So normally it's just tap, add a red, it deals 1 damage.
Threshold lands. Okay.
No, Threshold's a great ability. It's fun to work with. It used to be one of the best decks back in Standard and Modern when I first started playing. But its ability for Threshold is 1 red, sacrifice it. It deals 2 damage to any target. It can come in a pinch. It can be good. But do you really want to be tapping it for red and dealing 1 damage to you every time? Especially when you only have 20 life in a draft setting or any setting other than Commander? No, you don't want that. It's terrible.
What about a second's ability?
That's only for emergencies. But that'd be a great emergency option if this wasn't what happens. Because this could just be a mountain. You just get 1 red mana without 1 damage.
Plus its threshold ability.
No, I'm just saying, like, instead of this running this card,
Just swap it for a basic land.
yeah. And put a, Ripples on Death. This is a great card. A lot of people love this. This is the modern version of Necropotence. So if anyone knows what Necropotence is, it's you skip your draw step. You pay any amount of X of life to draw that many cards at your end step. And then you discard down to 7 unless you have another effect. So at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, mill 3 cards. Then you may pay 1 and 3 life. If you do, put a card... Oh, wrong card. I'm sorry. Still a card everyone likes. So at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, mill 3 cards. Then you may pay 1 and lose 3 life. If you do, put a card from among those cards in your hand. I'm pretty sure, it's one of the chase cards. People like it. So, uncommon foil, Phyrexian Worm, Wormcoil Larva. Worm foils usually are artifacts. Weird to see. So 3 colorless, 2 black for a 3/3 Death Touch lifelink. Oh yeah, it's the same thing as Wormcoil ending basically. When it dies, create a 1/2 black Phyrexian Worm, artifact creature, and a 2/1 black Phyrexian Worm with lifelink. Very cool, actually. It's a great homage to an old Commander staple. Love this, actually. Completely changed my mind. And best card in the pack, a basic forest. Then we got a blood token. And whatever that is. Chris is feeding Charlie.
What?
So we'll just go through some of the polls real quick. Cripples on Death, Wormcoil Larva, Kudo, the Flares. Again, I said early in the stream, I love the Flares. We got Kozilek's Command, Orm's Chant. It's been around in the game forever. I think it came out when the first set Kicker came out in. Such a powerful white card, amazing. It has shut me down more than once. I think Chris kept this one because of its foil and flare. It's also an Eldrazi turtle. How cool is that? Taps for 2 waste. Really cool. full art. Spy Masters Vaults. Abomination. Gotta love it. Again, it looks so much like a Mirelurk. I love it. And again, another flare. I love these flares. And what I think is fun about this particular flare is like you sacrifice a mana dork and you're getting 2 lands. And land destruction is the hardest thing to get by. Creature destruction is easy. So I'd rather trade a mana dork for 2 lands any day. Any day. So those are the polls so far. Next is the Modern Horizons 3 Collector Booster. Actually looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. But 15 cards, pretty much all foils. Gonna be definitely several rares. So, in about 15 seconds. And make sure to stay to the end of the stream for some bonus packs.
What was your rare?
The rare. Well, I pulled out the Wormcoil Larva because I loved it. Because it's a reprint in a different form. So it's like the same thing as Wormcoil Engine, but a Phyrexian Black Worm. And then Ripples of Death, which actually is a really good rare. So at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you mill 3 cards. Then you may pay 1 and lose 3 life. If you do, put one of those cards into your hand. So it's a good card. It's not great, but in a Black Reanimator deck, it's really, really good.
Alright, y'all. This is it. This is the Modern Horizons 3 Collector Booster Pack. So you already pulled you pulled another Flare of Cultivation, Brandon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, I did not.
What
I was just saying that's one of my favorite cards.
What was your rare?
It was the Ripples of Undeath. The one with the skull on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you reordered these. Okay.
Oh, well, I showed the stream the polls so far.
Alright. Fingers crossed that we have, and yes, Jordan, it was kitty dinner time. Perfect timing. Fingers crossed for Ocelot's Pride, the alternate art. Come on, right? It's gotta be. Also, what's that?
I love Emrakul. She's a cool being. I want to see that Ocelot.
Right. Also, what's funny is the pack itself feels better. It's like more substantial. It's crazy in the collector's boosters, they make the literal casing better quality. Premium products. Alright, we got Riddle Gate Art Gargoyle. So we got a foil one of these. We already pulled one of these tonight. Very cool. Retrofitted Transmogrant. I'm 99.99% sure we already pulled one of these, but we'll go over it really quick. It's a 1-drop. It's an artifact creature. It's a zombie. It has 4. Spend 4. Return Retrofitted Transmogrant from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped with a 2+1/+1 counters on it. Not bad.
Great.
Yeah.
In a draft?
Especially for a 1-drop?
Yeah, you would love that in a draft.
That's kind of crazy.
Because every card has its situation.
We got Expel the Unworthy. We already pulled one of these, but Elsa, shout out to you. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I said looked like The Kiss. The very, very famous art piece. Very cool. Very cool art. We got Evolution Witness. It's a 3-drop. It's a creature, it's an elf shaman mutant. It has spend 2, adapt 2. If this creature has no +1/+1 counters on it, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on Evolution Witness, return target permanent to your return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Very cool. We got Lethal Throwdown. It's a 1-drop. It's sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or sacrifice a modified creature. Equipment, auras you control. Yeah, we already know what a modified creature is. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. If the modified creature was sacrificed, draw a card. Nice. So you get an additional ability if you do that. Also a foil. We got Tamio meets the Story Circle. We already pulled one of these, but now we have a foil of it. Very cool. Ho 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 ho! What is going on here? We've got Twisted Riddle Keeper. It's an 8-drop. That is a big fat cost. A creature Eldrazi Sphinx. It has its emerge cost, which is 7. You may cast this spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the emerge cost reduced by that creature's mana value. Interesting. That's not bad. When you cast this spell, tap up to 2 target permanents. Put a stun counter on each of them. And it has flying. I'm trying to see if this is worth it, because you could cast it ultimately for... You could cast it for 1 waste mana and an island, which is not bad. And then, when you cast it, you tap up to 2 target permanents. And then put a stun counter on each of them. So if you're casting it for 2 and doing those things, plus it has flying, it's a 5/5, I think that's great. But if you're casting it for its 8 mana cost, I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
No, Emerge makes it much better. But with certain decks that reduce colorless mana costs, like a Hydra deck or something, or again my favorite deck, Animar,
Yeah.
it's a great card. I don't actually run them, but looking at it makes me think I want to run it.
Yeah. Also, the art on this is very, very cool.
I love the idea of it though, the Eldrazi Sphinx. And it's most Sphinx don't have 2 heads.
It's got 3 heads.
3. So it's more like a chimera. Traditional chimera.
Which is funny, because I just watched Neverending Story. And I am sorry to say, but those Sphinx got some boobies.
Even in Magic, Sphinx got the rack.
Which is funny, again, it's a kid's movie. Which, if you did not know, Neverending Story was the highest grossing film, or sorry, not the highest grossing, the most expensive film ever to be created in Germany at the time.
Oh yeah, I wonder what it costs to be due to inflation.
Oh, that's a good question. We should look that up. Actually, I'll do that right now.
Well, I can do it. You go.
Yeah, you do that. Look up most
budget.
Budget for Neverending Story when it came up, and then adjust that for inflation, because I'm curious to know. And also, what's funny is, shout out to homeboy Steven Spielberg. We probably would not have gotten Neverending Story in America if it were not for Steven Spielberg, so shout out. So we got our cool swamp. Ooh, did not mean to show that, but we've got two retro borders. We got Jolted Awake, which is a 1-drop. It's a sorcery. Choose up to 1 target artifact or creature in your graveyard. You get 2 energy counters. Then you pay an amount of energy counters equal to that card's mana value. If you do, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield. That is actually not bad for a 1-drop. And for a common. I don't think I've pulled one of these yet. It has cycling too. What is cycling 2? So discard this, spend 2, and draw a card?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, my first calculator said it would cost about $81 billion. Oh, sorry, $81 million. Now,
What did it cost initially?
$27 million.
Okay.
And today's money would be $81 million. But I'm gonna try one other calculator real quick. But
I think that's pretty accurate. We got Unholy Heat as 1-drop. We got Homeboy with the Flamethrower. It's an instant. Unholy Heat deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Has Delirium. Unholy Heat deals 6 damage instead if there are 4 or more cards among cards in your graveyard. Card types among cards in your graveyard. Not a bad card for a 1-drop. I also can't believe that it's a common. That's kind of crazy. Very cool. Ooh, we got another Flare. Flare of Duplication. It's a 3-drop. It's an instant. You may sacrifice a non-token red creature rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy.
Alright, so the second calculation off a federal website would be 81,727,740.
So regardless, it's about 80 million.
Yeah, so 81 million. Yeah.
Not bad. That's, yeah. Again, seeing as Homeboy helped it be created, and, you know, Never Ending Story is an incredible story. It's an incredible movie. If you've read the book, it's amazing, so.
Another Flare? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't want to see any more of these. I want to see something good.
So this is our first rare of the pack. Our second one, we've already pulled a Hellkite. Now we've got Gluttonous Hellkite. It's a 3-drop plus. When you cast, it's a creature, it's a dragon. When you cast a spell, each player sacrifices X creatures, which X is equal to the amount of mana you paid. Gluttonous Hellkite enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it for each creature sacrificed this way. It has flying and trample. That's actually pretty crazy.
The only place it's a great card, the only time you're going to see it is an actual dragon, kindred, aka tribal deck.
Okay.
You won't see this in any other deck. Period.
Which just makes me want to watch, what's the dragon movie with Christian Bale that Brent based his character off of?
Armageddon?
Nope.
No, it's my favorite dragon movie is Dragonheart with Sean Connery.
I should watch that because I have not seen it since I was a kid.
It's not Data. It's something like it has to do with
Rain of Fire.
Rain of Fire.
Dude, I just did the thing that you did, Braden, where I started to type into Google and then immediately got it.
You just gotta bring up Google.
Yeah, and then your brain is just like, that's it! Rain of Fire, incredible. What's cool about Rain of Fire, thank you, Elsa, is it's a post-apocalyptic dragon movie, which is amazing. And also, what's the shitty homeboy from Game of Thrones? He's the Joffrey. Joffrey, as a kid, is in... Elsa, put that on the list right now. I know we've both seen it, but I think we need to rewatch it together just to experience it.
I got that shit on VHS.
Oh, of course you do. Rain of Fire is incredible because, again, we've had, fantasy dragon movies, which I think is really cool, but having a post-apocalyptic dragon movie is chef's kiss. It's really, really cool premise. So if you have not seen Rain of Fire, go watch Rain of Fire.
No, it's great because again, like, what do dragons not like? Probably bullets.
Yep. And then what's his face's name in it? Brent based his character off of it.
I couldn't tell you.
Come on, Rain of Fire. Matthew McConaughey is Denton Van Zandt. I don't know if you know that, but his most recent D&D character was based off of Van Zandt. So, yeah. Gluttonous, sorry, went off a little tangent there. Rain of Fire, incredible movie. If you have not seen it, go effing watch it.
Available
Also,
on VHS.
quick shout out, this creature right here, its vocals are actually stolen from Jurassic Park. It is literally the T-Rex sounds. And the flying characters, or the flying creatures, the vocalizations are the raptor sounds from Jurassic Park. So Avatar has two sounds. I shouldn't say stolen, but, you know, borrowed from Jurassic Park, which is very cool. Yeah, anyways, Gluttonous Hellkite, and what do we have next? Come on, Ocelot Pride. Nope.
Oh!
Whoa!
Profile.
What is this?
That's the Phyrexian dragon. You already pulled him.
Okay, but this is his profile?
Yeah. Again, he's on that sheet.
Boom, boom.
It's like bingo.
If I get all of them, I win. Look at that. Look at that motherfucker. So, we get Heragast. Is Heragast one of the Elder Dragons?
Oh, Elder Eldrazi?
Okay.
Oh, no. He's completely new to Modern Horizons 3. He's never seen Project before. And again, what I love about him is he has all the creatures merge. And he's 9 colorless.
But he's a 9-drop.
An Animar, I love him.
Because you have so much mana.
Well, no, I reduce creature cost by 1 colorless for each counter on him.
Plus you have so much mana.
Yeah.
Heragast Erupting Nullkite. Wasn't he a Hellkite before? Oh, this is... What is the difference between a Hellkite and a Nullkite?
No, it's because Eldrazi make things null. So he would be a Hellkite. He probably was a Hellkite originally, but got turned into a Nullkite.
Okay. It's a Heragast Erupting Nullkite, legendary creature, Eldrazi Dragon. Its a merge cost is 8. What does a merge mean?
So, I think it says right at the bottom, right? Doesn't it? Does it say at the bottom of the card?
Each creature spell you cast has a merge.
Oh.
The merge cost is equal to its mana cost. No, but I
So,
think another
merge
card...
is a great ability, so,
It reduces its mana cost,
yes.
right? Or it gives it an alternative mana cost, correct? Here we go. You may cast this spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the emerge cost reduced by that creature's mana value. So potentially, you could cast this creature for 2 mountains.
you can cast it for free if you sacrifice enough creatures.
Wait, but I thought you could only reduce something by its colorless mana.
Read the ability again. It counts its color for the sacrificed creature. So if you sacrifice a big red guy, it's all red mana, basically.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You may cast a spell as sacrifice a creature and paying the emerge cost reduced by that creature's mana value.
And its color identity is basically what it is.
So if I cast or sacrificed a creature that was an 8-draw, but it has to be, its color identity has to be red?
Yep.
Okay.
You get 8 red mana towards its emerge cost.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right.
So I used to run the first big card. Not big card. I should say the first card with that ability was called Decimator Provinces. He had to void, but his color identity was still green. But yeah, I could sacrifice anything and get that much mana towards his merge cost. And he was like a small version of Greater of Behemoth. He gave everything trampled haste in like 2/2.
Okay.
He's cool. He was. I missed that card. I probably should put it in my Mormir Vig budget deck. But
So, Haragast Erupting Nullkite is a 9-drop. It's a legendary creature, Eldrazi Dragon. Its emerge cost is 8. When you cast a spell, you may exile your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. It has flying, and each creature spell you cast has a merge. The emerge cost is equal to its mana cost.
yeah.
So why would you want to do that rather than just paying its mana? Oh, because okay, got you.
You're trading up.
Got you. Okay. And you can't exile multiple creatures to equal 1 emerge cost.
No.
Okay.
But it's upgrading creatures or just getting the thing out sooner. Say like a creature has like an enter the battlefield effect. It did what it's supposed to do. Now it's just there. It's not really doing much because it did what it's supposed to do. You sacrifice it to bring something out bigger sooner than later.
Okay.
But if we were doing the bingo, you pulled the Brea, which is the top right. You pulled the dragon, the bear.
I think the only ones I have not pulled are
Ulamog.
Homegirl.
Yeah.
No, I pulled an Ulamog.
No, I'm saying profile card. I'm saying actual.
Oh, okay. So I've not pulled Homegirl. Yeah, but I haven't pulled this bear profile. Oh,
You just did.
no. Nope.
Oh, no, you pulled the regular.
Yep,
Okay.
I pulled the regular one. So the only ones that I pulled are these 2, honestly. And I might have pulled this top right one. Is that what you were talking about?
Alright, so.
I pulled these 2.
Yeah, you pulled her,
I pulled that one.
Kirik, him, and.
I don't think I pulled any of them.
I think you have, actually, on him,
Okay.
but not this stream.
Okay.
We'll have to go back and look.
Alright. And
Smog.
up next. Come on, rare. Oh! Chthonian, which makes me think that's Cthulhu. That's related to
Kinda,
Cthulhu.
yeah.
Chthonian Nightmare is a 2-drop enchantment. When Chthonian Nightmare enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy counters. Pay X energy counters, sacrifice a creature, return Chthonian Nightmare to its owner's hand. Return target creature card with mana X value, or mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. That's not bad for a 2-drop.
No, it's great. Is that retro boarded?
Yep.
$10.
Oh, holy shit. Oh, and we get another Bloodstained Mire.
Foil?
Yep. Retro border. Why, what's that?
Oh, nice.
I know that's Brent's favorite.
Again, that's a fetch land. You're never going to complain about a fetch land. Modern Horizons 3, foil, Bloodstained Mire, retro border. So much to say.
And then our token is a Phyrexian Germ. That being said, I think that pack was 3 rares. Yep.
Yeah. Wow, I'm so surprised at this.
What?
I honestly thought it'd be way more.
What is it?
It's like $30.
What? That's a lot. You thought it would be more, though.
Yeah. Well, some people have listings for 50. But yeah.
I thought it'd be way more because of the retro border. That was just the collector's booster, right?
Yep.
So that makes sense with the 3 rares.
Still got 4 more. I don't know, dude. Sometimes I only get 2 rares. That's like a high percentage. Alright, Evolution Witness. We already pulled one of these. Kami of the Jealous Thirst. It's a 3-drop. It's a creature. It's a spirit. Has Death Touch. And spend 5. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. This ability costs 5 less to cast. To activate, if you've drawn 3 or more cards this turn, activate only once each turn. Area Auxiliary is a 4-drop. It's a creature, it's a bird soldier. It has 4. When Area Auxiliary enters the battlefield, support 2. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures.
Chris, I'll be right back.
Okay. We're gonna play. I don't know what you're talking about. Molten Gatekeeper is a 3-drop. It's an artifact creature. It's a golem. Has whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Molten Gatekeeper deals 1 damage to each opponent. And it also has Unearth, which is spend a mountain, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste, exile at the beginning of your next end step, or it would leave the battlefield. Unearth only as a sorcery. We got Tamiya again. Tune the Narrative. It's a 1-drop. It's an instant. Draw a card. You get 2 energy counters. That's not bad. The Kami Whisper of the Other Worlds, but brimming with the stories untold. It would take a lifetime to learn them. A lifetime well spent. We get another Snapping Void Craw. Not the foil. We get another Drowned Lurker. This is the Trilobite that I pulled last week. Another Scurry of Gremlins. Another Mogmob. Consuming Corruption is a 2-drop. It's an instant. Consuming Corruption deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life, where X is the number of swamps you control. Not bad for a 2-drop either. Put that in a black deck. We got Legion Leadership. It's a 2-drop. It's an instant until end of turn. Double target creature's power and it gains first strike. And then on the other side we get a land. Worn Power Stone. It's a 3-drop. It's an artifact. Worn Power Stone enters the battlefield tapped. Tap it to add 2 waste mana. Not bad. So a rare for this pack is Eladamri Corvectal. Excuse me. It's a 3-drop. It's a legendary creature, Elf Warrior. Sorry, I get the hiccups. So we're gonna watch Did what work? If you're talking about getting rid of my hiccups, I am the master. Yeah, I know. No, my ADHD did not kick in. I was trying to get rid of my hiccups, because I'm the master, actually, of getting rid of hiccups. If anybody wants to know the method, the unequivocal method for getting rid of hiccups, I will tell you. Oh, now I'm realizing what the boos were for. No, I know exactly what you meant. I got lost in the sauce watching the intro, or the trailer that they were showing before Avatar. Again, sorry, apologize y'all, had to take a little break to get rid of the hiccups. If anybody wants to know the unequivocal best method for getting rid of the hiccups, everybody's always like, hold your breath, drink some water, yada yada. What all these have in common, and what they are trying to accomplish, is to calm your nervous system. Thank you. Jordan, you've heard this before. Essentially, what you're doing, like drinking water, holding your breath, yada yada, is, yeah, again, Elsa, you're just touching everybody who talks about getting rid of the hiccups is talking about the same thing. But they are talking about, they're all talking about the same thing, but they're not getting to the root of it. Because what you're doing is you need to calm your nervous system. So what you do is, and the method I've had that works 100% every single time, is you need to breathe in as deep as humanly possible. Breathe in until there is pressure on your chest, until you essentially could not breathe in any more. Yeah, I've heard the not a fish thing. Again, probably the same thing. So breathe in as deeply as you can and hold it until the point there is pressure on your chest. What this is doing is allowing you to focus on your breathing once you exhale. So the breathing in and holding it has nothing to do with the solving of the hiccups. It's allowing you to focus on your breathing. So you breathe in as deeply as you can until there's pressure in your chest, and then you hold it. It's almost like that locks your central nervous system into stasis. And then what you do is you breathe out. I'm not kidding. This is where everybody fails. Is you need to breathe out as slow as humanly possible. What I usually tell people to do is breathe in, and then create a tiny, tiny little opening in your mouth and let it expel as slow as humanly possible. That allows your central nervous system to stop hopping up and down and just slowly expel. That's essentially what you're doing, is you're trying to get your body back into rhythm. Because essentially when you have hiccups, it's doing this, bouncing back and forth. You need to bounce it slowly down and then back up. Yes. Back to magic. Braden, thank you. We're going to get back to that in a second. So I cannot emphasize this enough. When you have the hiccups, hold your breath, breathe in as deeply as you can, put pressure on your chest, then slowly expel your breath, literally as slow as... Yes, Braden. That is what it is. You are resetting your diaphragm. Because that's what's happening. Is like, your diaphragm's just like flopping back and forth. Again, so many people have different methods that work for them, but I cannot emphasize this enough. This method will work for everyone, no matter who you are, if you do it correctly. Period. End of story. So again, breathe in as deeply as possible, hold it for as long as you feel comfortable, and then breathe out as slow as humanly possible. And then you will reset your diaphragm. Period. End of story. We'll get rid of hiccups. Yeah, I will. If you want to sign up for my course on getting rid of hiccups, it's $30 per session. I will get rid of your hiccups. Alright, anyways, back to Magic. Apologies. If you cannot tell, I don't have hiccups anymore, and I got rid of them. As guaranteed. So, Eldrazi Virectal. Yeah, I'll sit on your face, Jordan. That's what you get for $30 a month. Eladamri Corvectal is a 3-drop. It's a legendary creature. It's an elf warrior. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Not a bad commander. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. Not a bad ability. And spend a forest, tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Reveal a card from your hand or the top of your library. If you reveal a creature card this way, put it onto the battlefield. Activate only during your turn. Not bad. Not a bad commander. Got a foil Evolution Witness. Already pulled one of these. And our token is Moonfolk. We got Tamiya on there again. Alright, we got 3 more packs. Let's get going. Now I really want to watch Rain of Fire, but also I'm going to save it to watch together with you. Alright, Gravedigg. Definitely have not pulled one of these yet. It's a 2-drop sorcery. Choose one. Target player creates a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. It has Entwine 2. Choose both if you pay the Entwine cost. Not bad. So for a 4-drop, you get both of those abilities. Jolted Awake. Skoa Ember Mage. Demon Farrier. I have not pulled one of these. It's a 4-drop. It's a sorcery. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each card you've drawn this turn. Interesting. The owner of target non-land permanent puts it into their library second from the top or the bottom. Not bad. Evolution Witness. Got another one of those. Kami of the Jealous Thirst. Shattered Landscape. Ooh, Path of Annihilation. I do not think I pulled one of these. It's a 4-drop. It's an enchantment. It has Devoid. When Path of Annihilation enters the battlefield, create 2/0/1 colors Eldrazi spawn creature tokens with sacrifice this creature. Add a waste mana. Eldrazi you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color, and whenever you cast a creature spell with mana 7 or greater, you gain 4 life. Not bad. There's a lot going on there. Phyrexian Ironworks is a 3-drop. It's an artifact. Whenever you attack, get a energy counter. Tap it, pay 3 energy counters. Create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem artifact creature token. Activate only as a sorcery. And Braden, you are 100% correct. Path of Annihilation would look sick as a foil. Poetic Rebirth is a 4-drop. It's an instant. Return target artifact or creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Poetic Rebirth deals damage equal to that card's mana value to up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Wirewood Symbiote is a 1-drop. It's a creature. It's an insect. Return an elf you control to its owner's hand. Untap target creature. Activate only once per turn. Windswept Heath. We already pulled one of those. That's our rare for the pack. Siege Smash. That is our foil for the pack. Forest. And a treasure token.
The stream's a little delayed. Wirewood Symbiote is such a sick card. It's one of the best cards in the elf deck, period, end of story.
Which one?
Wirewood Symbiote.
That was probably, what, uncommon or something?
It was right at the end of the pack.
Yeah.
That card used to be expensive before they reprinted it a whole bunch. But that is such a sick card.
Refurbished Familiars. Oh, I've already pulled one of these. It wasn't... What's funny enough is I'm pretty sure I did not pull this in a Modern Horizons 3. I pulled this in another set. I just don't know which one. Which one?
No, you're right. Right, you said.
I don't know which one, though. Maybe I pulled it in this. Because I recognize this art. They usually change the art when they reprint it, right? Not always? Okay.
Usually if it's the first time they reprinted it.
Rosecott Knight. Ooh, Void Pouncer. It's a 2-drop. It's a creature. It's an Eldrazi. It has Devoid, Kicker 2. If Void Pouncer was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters and it has trample counter on it with haste. Petrifying Meddler. Another one of those. Ooh, we got our Temperamental Oozewag. Twisted Landscape. Phyrexian Ironworks. Path of Annihilation.
Real quick, the Phyrexian Ironworks, I think we already talked about it on a previous stream, is a reference to the Crack Clan Ironworks, which is still a busted card to this day, because it's a card from Mirrodin, and the Phyrexians took over Mirrodin. Little MTG history for you.
Interesting. We get a Wormcoil Larva, which is a 5-drop. It's artifact creature, Phyrexian Worm, Death Touch, Lifelink. When Wormcoil Larva dies, it can create a 1/2 black Phyrexian Worm artifact creature token with Death Touch and a 2/1 black Phyrexian Worm artifact creature token with Lifelink.
I think you were chowing down. I pulled the alt-art foil of that.
Ooh, cool. We got Revitalizing Repast. It's a 1-drop. It's an instant. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Not bad for a 1-drop. And then, of course, we got lands on the back. Deep Analysis. Already pulled one of these. We got another Nadu. I have like 3 or 4 Nadus at this
It
point.
might be more than that. Because you definitely did pull a profile of him.
And Nadu is a really good card, though, isn't it?
It's destroying the meta in all formats. He has literally destroyed the format in multiple formats.
Not super expensive, but I've been hearing a lot of hullabaloo about this card.
No, he is really rocking, and he's gonna get errated soon.
Oh, you think he's gonna get
Not banned.
banned?
Errated.
What does that mean?
Like because his ability gives each of your creatures.
Flying?
If you read the card, it says like whenever a target creature you control or whatever gets that ability, it only happens twice per turn, but it's like each creature, so it's like pretty brutal.
Alright, we get another Grim Servant, and we get another Swamp, and... Oh, cool. This is an art card of the card we pulled earlier, which is Eladamri Corvectile.
Oh,
Very cool.
so it's Eldamari.
Eldamari?
You gotta go with that eldish flourish.
Okay. Not Eladamari, Eldamari.
Yeah.
And again, he's deep within magic lore, especially with elves. He's been around for a long time.
So what are we doing, Braden? Best 2 out of 3?
Yeah, why not? It's just a draft deck. But is this the last pack?
Yeah.
So last pack magic, besides maybe some bonus packs.
Yeah, I have a bonus pack. What should I pull for my bonus
I
pack?
thought you were gonna do 2 bonus packs from the draft.
Oh yeah, you right. Where are they? Is my backpack on the back of mine? No, it isn't.
I'll look for them.
They're in my backpack, wherever my backpack is. I think it's in the bedroom, actually. So, Tune the Narrative. We already pulled one of those. We got Basking Broodscale. We got Wither and Bloom. Solstice Zealot. Siege Smash. Contaminated Landscape. Ooh, Emrakul's Messenger. I do not think I've pulled one of these. It's a 2-drop. It's a creature, an Eldrazi Fairy Rogue. Has Devoid, Flying. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token. With sacrifice a creature token, add a waste mana. I should only have 1 pack, right?
Only one?
Yeah, because I only won 1 match.
Well, you get your bonus.
No, the bonus you told me to open.
Alright. Well, and what's funny is you did get all the other messenger cards tonight. So the other Eldrazi, you did end up getting those cards. So this is like the 3rd one, which is funny.
Oh, okay. Ethereum Terramander. This thing is sick. It's a 1-drop. It's an artifact creature salamander drake. It has flying. Ethereum Terramander can block only creatures with flying. Spend 7, adapt 4. This ability costs 1 less to cast, 1 less to activate for each other artifact you control. If this creature has no +1/+1 counters on it, put 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Twisted Riddle Keeper, we had to pull one of those. Disciple of Freyalise is a 6-drop. It's a creature, it's an elf druid. Whenever a Disciple of Freyalise enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, gain X life and draw X cards, where X is that creature's power. Then on the back we get a land. Meteoric Mace is a 6-drop. It's an artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +4/+0 and has trample. Equip 4 and it's Cascade. Our first rare of the pack, I think, is a Polluted Delta. I've already had quite a few of these.
You pulled so many fetchies.
I know, I have them all.
And doubles.
And then our foil is Mindless Conscription. It's a 3-drop. When Mindless Conscription enters the battlefield, and whenever you draw your 3rd card each turn, amass zombies 3. And then we got a Forest and Eldrazi Spawn. So we got 1 special pack to draw or open up before we end the stream. I of course did not pull my Ocelot's Pride, but I have 1 more gift bundle to open up to see if we do.
It's in there. It's in there.
It's gotta be in this box. It has to be in this box.
And it's gonna be the collector booster pack too.
Yeah, it has to, because I want the alt art. That's really the one I want, so. But we got a little, I won this yesterday playing a pre-release event, so hopefully we pull the, why does it have a Batwing? It's very interesting. But, yeah, let's dive right in, and then we will finish it up.
Get me my owl.
Oh, you want, what is his name?
Mahal.
Maha. Dude, that's going to you if I pull it. That's going to you.
I'll trade you for it. I'll trade you.
Alright.
I got stuff you need.
Alright, so right off the top, and also, if you have not, this set is amazing and fun to... Oh, whoa, wait. Where is this from?
France, right? It's the French boosters?
No, this is Japan.
Oh, it's weird, because I got French.
So we're doing this backwards, because the rares are on the top of the pack.
Same thing as French, yeah.
Yeah. So, Pileated Provisioner Oh, pileated woodpecker is a 5-drop. If you do not know, got a pileated woodpecker right here.
And it's the largest species of woodpecker in North America, only pretty much in the northeastern part of the U.S.
Interesting.
Very rare.
It's a creature, it's a bird scout, it's a flying. When pileated provisioner enters, you put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature you control without flying.
That's so weird because you think provisioner, most cards that have the provisioner produce food tokens.
Oh, interesting. Thornplate Intimidator is a 4-drop. It's a creature. It's a rat rogue. As Offspring 3. If you don't know, Offspring means you can cast its Offspring cost while you're playing it, and essentially create a 1/1 token copy creature of that. Which mana value is the same. When this creature enters, target opponent loses 3 life until they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard. That's actually a good question. So if you're creating an Offspring, wouldn't it also not have that ability?
No, it has all the abilities. So you get double triggers.
So that means it would lose. Their opponent would lose 6 life.
Yes.
Correct. Nice. Okay.
But they might want to do one alternate cost, and then be like, oh, I'll pay that cost, not take 3, but the other one I'll take 3 for.
Gotcha. Okay.
It puts your opponent in a weird space.
Yeah. Again, when we did the pre-release, Offspring was a great ability, and I always tried to save up for it. And also, Offspring plus Threshold is a great synergy. Threshold, right, is what I'm thinking of? Yeah.
The other thing is, though, I found out through the draft, sometimes saving up for that Offspring ability actually may hold you back. Because we're used to Commander. When you're dealing with 20 life, like, I could have played a guy who did 2 damage 3 times, except for I waited to have enough mana to cast him for his Offspring ability. My opponent already took 6 damage, but I waited for that copy. I should have just cast him and just dealt 2, 2, 2.
There were a couple of times where I cast creatures with Offspring ability before I was able to spend their Offspring cost. But to your point, it took me a long time to figure out to do that.
But Cooper, Mr. Jordy,
He might have tapped out, but what are you saying?
but he pulled the one black creature that has Offspring for 1 colorless or whatever.
That's what the judge yesterday was saying. There's literally only one creature that has Offspring 1.
Yeah, and it's that black bat. And unfortunately, the rest of his colors didn't let him play black. And I thought he was going to go blue-white. I can't remember what he actually said he played, but it wasn't blue-white. But it's hard. Now looking back at my cards from the draft, I was like, oh, I should have put that card in, but I didn't. But hey, like you said, your time crunch gets you nervous.
Oh, dude, yeah, I didn't really pay attention to any of my abilities. I just threw some shit in.
You saw what was good.
But
good.
I won 3 matches, so I wasn't terrible.
Yeah. What else we got?
All right, we got Shore Up. It's a 1-drop. It's an instant. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until end of turn. Untap it. Not bad for a 1-drop. Ooh, 3 Tree Root Weaver. This is a good card, even though it's a common, right? It's
no, I thought it was something else, actually.
Oh, sorry. It's a 2-drop. It's a creature. It's a mole druid. Tap 1 to add mana of any color.
It's so good. If you got that in draft, you'd pull it. You'd take it all day long.
There's another 3-tree card, isn't there?
It's the actual land,
Okay.
which is the tribal land, or kindred land.
We got Pond Prophet is a 2-drop. It's a Frog Advisor. Frogs are all about enter abilities, ETB effects, or bounce back effects. When Pond Prophet enters, draw a card. Take Out the Trash. It's an instant. It's a 2-drop. Take Out the Trash deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If you control a raccoon, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Very cool. Ravine Raider is a 1-drop. It's a creature. It's a lizard rogue. It has menace and spend 2. Ravine Raider gets +1/+1 till end of turn. We got Hazel's Nocturne is a 4-drop. It's an instant. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 1 life.
Yeah, that's not a bad card at all.
We got Sugarcoat, 3-drop, enchantment aura, has flash, enchant creature or food. Enchanted permanent is a colorless food artifact with spend 2, sacrifice. Essentially, it's a food token.
But again, you get the ability to turn someone else into a food, which can affect other permanents, especially in the set. Like, I run a squirrel guy in my draft deck
Yeah.
for each food. So, if you could turn someone else into a food, he gets a 1/1 counter. So, there's synergy there, yeah. The
So
set's super synergistic. It's fun.
We got Brightblade Stoat is a 2-drop. It's a creature. It's a weasel soldier, first strike, and lifelink.
Yeah, stoats are cool, actual living creatures.
Because those are the ones that change color, right?
Through the seasons?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a cute ass weasel. On a smaller scale, weasels.
The prof was talking about this card in particular, saying that like first strike. I forget what he said.
First strike's always ass. So you deal damage before they deal damage, so.
Oh, I pulled one of these, stocking the pantry. Look at this little. It's a 1-drop. It's an enchantment. Why I brought this up is because squirrels often do not remember where they buried their acorns, and invariably end up planting trees because of it. Whenever you put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, put a supply counter on stocking the pantry. Spend 2, remove a supply counter from stocking the pantry, draw a card. That's actually not bad.
So a different note is rabbits. They can't really control their bowels, so they just poop everywhere and fertilize
Oh shit.
everything.
We got Innkeeper's Talent.
Oh, that's a rare.
Look at that mole. Right? That's a mole, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So that's a rare too, and it's a class.
So our first rare of the pack at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. If you spend, its casting cost is a 2-drop. If you spend 1 more forest permanents you control with counters on them have ward 1. And if you spend 4, if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, twice that many of each of those kinds. So you can you gain all these abilities in one turn?
They're static. Yes, you can if you have.
If you have
enough
the mana, yeah.
But what's cool about this again? So, the first ability at the beginning of your combat on your turn.
You gain the first ability for this, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But you have all these abilities. You don't lose this one when you level up.
Okay.
So, how this card would read if you reached all the way to level 3. So if you reach level 3, at the beginning of your combat, you put a 1/1 counter on target creature control. Level 2, perms you control with counters on them have ward 1. So each turn, you're putting a 1/1 counter on a creature, and then those creatures get ward 1. In the final level, which is expensive, it's 3 colorless and a green. If you put 1 more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many. So this original ability of putting a 1/1 counter on a creature, you're now putting 2 1/1 counters on the creature, and that creature gets ward 1. That's a great card. I love it. I think it's great.
It's going in the rare pile. Oh wait, it's going in its own rare pile.
They brought back the class cards in the set, and I think that's one of the best.
Oh, next one's an island, and final one is Mind Spiral. This was played against me quite a bit, but I don't know what it does. It's 5-drop, it's sorcery, gift to tap fish. Target play. Fish is a 1/1, right?
It depends. It says it should, but yeah, most fishes in the
If you
set
do
are
create a
1/1s.
tapped 1/1 blue fish creature, yeah. Target player draws 3 cards. If the gift was promised, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Interesting. And then our final card is an art card.
Elsa says she likes the Mind Spiral.
Yeah, the Mind Spiral is very cool.
Is there a merfolk in there?
No, it's very much so. The Mind Spiral is very much so.
Oh,
Come on. Secret of Nim. Tell me that's not Secret of Nim.
I said it's a mouse.
Yeah. And then. Yep, 100%. And then our final card is a stoat with a knife to a raccoon's neck.
Oh,
Very
no.
cool.
I don't like that.
Yeah, but I feel like the raccoon would. Oh, I was about to say the raccoon would win, but when we're talking about weasels, man, Fisher cats, all those.
Oh, weasels. Yeah, bloodthirsty.
Also, you can have this card if you like it. I will sleeve it up for you right now. Where's my backpack?
That's my backpack.
That's not your backpack. Of course you open this. Everybody opens this when they're trying to figure out how to open my backpack.
Well, I was panicking first.
No, I know. I get it. But yeah, Elsa, if you want that, that's going to you. I'm going to sleeve it up right now.
First, he's gonna swipe it like a credit card, a certain place in my body.
Yep. So it has a little bit of Braden essence on it. And then, yeah, you'll get it. Let's put it in a green sleeve.
I'm sorry, Charlie.
What, did I scare him? Did I wake him up? I can't believe that little motherfucker got out today.
Yeah, here's the story.
What's Reapy Cheap? Do you know what Elsa's talking about? Because I
have
don't.
no idea.
Alright, Elsa, you might need to explain.
I'm about to repeat cheat my pants.
Alright. The Mouse from Chronicles of Narnia? I only read Chronicles of Narnia, and I did see the movie, but I just don't remember, unfortunately.
Oh my god, no.
What?
Elsa, I'm gonna send you a creature that wrecked us. I think Aiden actually pulled one. She's a mouse that creates a crazy sword.
Not the,
It's the mouse that creates a sword when it comes into play.
What's that sword? A sword of ice and fire, or whatever it is?
In MGG,
Yeah.
this town's Feast and Famine, Ice and Fire.
It's the one, A Sword of Ice and Fire, or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck it's from this set.
That's a special guest card. Like, you know how Aiden got the Sylvan Tutor?
Yeah.
It's a special guest card.
Okay.
But we're going on like buttheads, but give us a second, Elsa. Oh, it's a multicolored card. That's right. Here it is. I want some monster card though. This card did damage in the draft. I'm pretty sure Aiden has one. Fuck. Let me look at the ultimate art. this website lately. It's been my go-to.
What website?
Mythic. Spoiler.
Alright, so this is its original art. See, you can't see it.
With the tutor?
No, this is the one. It creates a weapon. Or so straight. You're so straight.
Oh, of course.
But this is the one when it comes to play. It creates an artifact. But this is alternate art. It's so fucking weird.
Oh, that's fucking sick. A lot of people talk about, what was it, Red Dawn?
David Peterson, the artist, did a lot of the alternate art for the set.
Yeah.
Not all of it. But what's cool is, again, it creates a equipment called Crag Flame, and when it equips to a creature, it gets +1/+1, vigilance, trample, and haste. It's pretty devastating.
Red Wall, yes.
Ricky Tiki Taffany. I don't like that. I like the Tiffany's from the 80s.
Ricky Tiki Timba, no surrender. What was that from?
Ricky Tiki Tabby.
Ricky Tiki Tavi. What's Ricky Tiki Tavi?
It's a story about a mongoose versus a cobra.
From what?
We
The
read
Bible?
that in 8th grade with Mr. Malenko. It's
Okay.
an old folktale.
What the hell just fell?
Not MTG history, but bro history. Right there.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, y'all. Of course you did, Elsa. Alright, y'all.
Charlie's sick of your shit.
Yep. Charlie says we gotta tap out of the stream because I pulled all the cards. I've got one more gift bundle. This was the first one I bought. I actually decided to pull the last one I bought. Surprisingly, there was actually no, what was it? Code card from this pack, so I guess they don't put an arena code card in the gift bundles.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. But if homeboy, if you comment on this stream, I will send it to you. Otherwise, next time you're on, I will give you a code card.
I'll even go back a couple streams so we can find out his actual name and send it to him.
Well, that's what I was gonna do since I promised him one, but yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find you on the last stream.
But you gotta like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta hook me up, like, subscribe, share, do all the things, and yeah, I'll get you some arena codes.
But a pre-release arena code, which gives you 6 packs of Bloomborough.
Yeah.
6 packs.
That's the thing. You want 6 Bloomborough packs. I will get you that shit. So, please, 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 like, subscribe, hit that bell, and come hang out. But, speaking of pre-release, Braden and I are going to play our pre-release packs, our decks. And, what is that? Sorry. Getting distracted by some cards I pulled up. But anyways, we're going to play our pre-release decks, and everyone have a wonderful night. Elsa, love you.
Oh, no, that was for me. Elsa, I love you too.
Yeah, Braden says love you too. Thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your night. And until next time will probably be the final Modern Horizons gift bundle, so we can just put a bow on that. And then we will move on to Ixalan, because I want to pull all those Jurassic Park cards. I've got a Jurassic Park Ixalan gift bundle, as well as this collector booster box. So, yeah, tune in for that. And, yeah, Elsa says, love you too.
There's a stack of products over here.
There
Everyone
is.
watching,
There is.
there's some upcoming unboxing.
If you can see it, you probably can't. It's... Oh, no. Fuck, I unplugged some shit when I moved my
It doesn't
computer,
matter.
so...
There's more to come as well. So.
Yeah, there's a stack of stuff over here. And Duskmorn. Don't even get me started on Duskmorn. I got 2 of everything in Duskmorn.
Oh, I just found one of her vapes.
Where was it? In the couch? Elsa, we just found one of your vapes.
Spice Max.
Yeah.
Space Max.
Let me see.
It tastes like butt.
It's actually not bad.
No, I haven't tasted it.
I wonder if this is one of the new ones. You want to try it? Elsa, we're smoking your vapes over here. It doesn't smell like machine or taste like machine, so it might be okay.
I can't rid of these things.
I know, right? Alright, y'all. Is it still good? I can't find the newer one. This might be the newer one. This looks pretty sparkly. I can't believe they waste fucking money putting
It's heavy.
sparkles in
It's
this
heavy.
thing. Dude, they put fucking sparkles in the body of the thing. Anyways, we're way off target talking magic, and we're talking fucking vapes in Massachusetts. If you didn't know, there are no flavored vapes. So, anyways, love you all. Elsa, Brayden, we got here, Jordan, Tim, who usually hangs out, is not here today. Love you anyways. Ben, love you, hanging out with Brent and Joe, keeping track of our guys over there. Everyone, have a wonderful night, and I love you all, and I will see you next time. I will hold on to this for you, Elsa. Good night, and I love you all.